All right. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome aboard, everybody. I'm Mark Miller from Right Line Trading. Want to show the AI Auto Trader and the Hikinachi Trend Tracker here today. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Hey, Sven. Good morning. Still got it written down on my notepad here to get the HATTT to have a best spot. Um, Looks like the bell's about to ring here. Market's just about to open. Good luck, everybody. Good luck trading. My botch just came alive. I've been working on a new leaderboard, trying to come up with a leaderboard concept where we can have all of our community participate. So get each of you guys to show up on our leaderboard. So we're looking forward to that. Hey Dan, good morning. Good to see you. Rue, what's happening? Big move north. Way to go, Rue. 4 contracts. Ow. Rue's in the money. All right, Tom, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us here today. I've got the AI Auto Trader and the Hikinachi Trend Tracker here. Just came to life. We're working on a concept where we get a leaderboard where it has all of us together on one leaderboard, and trying to come up with a friendly competition. One of my favorite things in the whole wide world. We have a little bit of a best spot challenge here, and see which one comes out on top. We're going to have a leaderboard. Here's a little sneak peek. Sergio and Rory are up on our leaderboard here. And there's me, Mark 24/7. Mine just came to life a few minutes ago. So we've got a top 3 leaderboard from each of us internally here. We'll as soon as we get this code completed, we'll send that out and share it with you guys. Show you how to get signed up on it. Um, and we'll start a friendly competition here real soon. So I'm looking forward to that. Michael, good morning. We had a nice move up on the NQ last night. I I was watching it. I changed my bots on my machine to start at 9:30. So they're just coming to life here. My leaderboard's not very full so far. So trying to figure out a sweet spot. I'm thinking of starting them at 8:30, and that would give us an hour between 8:30 and 9:30 when the bell rings. So we'll get the bots to come to life a little bit. What we found is, the data throughout the overnight is mixed, and our most profitability really comes from 9:30 to 10:30. Really, that's the sweet spot. So if you're going to trade and you really want to try to find the sweetest spot, it really is from 9:30 to 10:30, and really almost all markets. It's when you have usually the biggest opportunity. Now we can see last night here. I'm looking at a 20 Unarenko on the NQ. We had a heck of a climb up because this is a 20 Unarenko bar. So we rose up about 500 points overnight, which is awesome. Get that 401k back into the good graces here. Been down in the dumps for the last few days. Got the market working backwards on us. Looks like my leapfrog took the winner. Let's go check some news, see what kind of news action's going on today. Mm. 8:30, we had June employment. Let's go see what that turned out to be. plus 57,000. Unemployment rate's holding at 4.2%. Not sure what consensus was, but gaining 57,000 is a good thing. So that was the news of the day, was the employment numbers. No, that's June 2nd. Oh, what is today? Today is July 21st. No impact news today. Tomorrow we have the JOLTS report at 10 o'clock. So no news today, it doesn't look like. If there is some, maybe you guys could share it with me. Could check the Forex Factory too. But we want to see what strategies are doing well, and we can see here old Sergio. He's up on the leaderboard. He's the lead dog. Me and Rory were like, "What are you trading, Sergio? You're up 3,800 on a couple." So he's got a couple of hot ones, and we're hot right here on the NQ. We are HOT right now. Old Leapfrog is um, is coming up my leaderboard pretty heavy duty. Time to put a few Apex Trader funding accounts to work. It looks like. So to do that, I've got a trade copier down here, Replicanto from Flowbots. I launched that little guy, and now I can set this little trade copier up to pass through to a few Apex Trader funding accounts. So my lead dog, I want to use this Leapfrog right here, or the best spot. It's the same thing. So the NQ Leapfrog, because it's leading the way today out of the gate here. It will pass its trades here through to the best spot. So I'll just trade the best spot on my my trade copier. It makes it easy for me, so I don't really have to pay attention to who's the lead dog anymore. I can just pick the best spot, NQ best spot. Now I'll go grab a couple of my Apex accounts. Put those to work real quick. Looks like the market's moving pretty nicely for the bots. Just started them at about 9:30, and we've populated a pretty good leaderboard so far. Had a couple of good trades out of the gate. I had the Leapfrog. Oh wow, the Claude Mini. We got the Claude coming back. If you guys go load the new software, Claude will be back. We've been just working on the code a little bit more, so I haven't really announced it in Discord yet, but it is back, and it's my lead dog. It took a good trade here. Let's go take a look at the trade that the Claude Mini took. Oh boy, it's taking a heavy duty stack there. It took almost two contracts and went long on Signal A. It got snuffed out on that one. It's still up $1,000. So it's got the optimizer in here on the Claude screen, and right now its stop is only at 20 ticks, and its profit target was 115. So based on the last trades, that's where the Claude skill in the background. We're using Claude as the AI, and we built a skill in the background. We didn't do it; the dang thing did it, based on what I was telling it. Uh, it built a skill for us, and now it's optimizing the Leapfrog. It's going to look at all the Leapfrog last trades and optimizing the stops and targets for us based on the last trades. So it's only given a 20 tick stop. That means that most of the trades, they either stop out at 20 ticks or more, and we can go all the way to 115, and it would have made more than $105 from the regular Leapfrog. So it's working behind the scenes with some math, trying to optimize it for us, and it worked good off that first trade. It's still the lead dog here. Nice green leaderboard so far. Came out of the gate swinging. All right. I didn't even notice, but had those accounts set up in time to catch that best spot trade. Things go pretty quick here. Man, things go pretty quick. We caught a best spot trade here. We caught this long trade. Got a small little winner here, 260 on those two accounts. Old Best Buy jumped in for me. Took the long trade. So I've been working on these NQ strategies, trying to get them profitable for us, and I think I've made some improvements. That's for sure. Switched them all to 20 Unarenko bars now. We were getting whipped around with that 88 Unarenko bar too much. The market is just too erratic right now to have such a small bar. So I scaled up on the bar size, and now it's trading a 20. Excuse me. So we're trading a 206120 bar now. And and our higher time frame, we're looking at the 408160. So we scaled up the NQ strategies, trying to get a little more trend action by using the bigger bar, smooths out a little bit of the chop. Still have a lot of chop since about 4:30 this morning. So it's been a little bit of a slug here last 3 or 4 hours of the market, but boy, it really jumped up nicely last night. Rue, what's happening? How's that going? 2350. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go see what Sergio's doing. Okay, he's been hanging around. His power play is numero uno. He's had 18 trades on it. His Mack truck's number 2. Man, look at his leaderboard. Boy, I'll tell you. So he's been running his since last night. We're not all on the same settings yet, but I've moved my way into the leaderboard, old leapfrog. It's my sniper. And old Rory Powers coming up. Here we go. And we're in a trade again now. We got the best spot here going long one more time. Right here in these Apex Trader funding accounts. Looking at a little bit of a pullback now. We got her down $500. Working through the 29,150 on the NQ. Holding tight. Getting loose. Uh-oh. We're getting loose here. That went down quick. Little equity sweep here. Lost that trade. My Claude risk bots, numero uno still. All right, here we go. We're going to try to get this leaderboard populated here. Looks like the market's starting to roll over on us. If we break this lower pivot here, looks like we're going to go south for the day. We got a big frowny face starting to build. Old frowny face getting ready to be built here. Let's hope we can bounce off this blue line here. Those are called pivots, where price is rejected from before. You can see where the lowest point was that it bounced off from. That indicator is called a pivot, price pivot. And we're going to watch it closely. Our bots are in here just working, looking at all the data, trying to figure it all out. Got the MES coming up on the leaderboard, the Claude. Let me know in the chat here if you guys would participate in the leaderboard process. I want to have a competition. That's my goal. Is to create a competition from 9:30 to 10:30, and we got our competition window. We started it at 9:30. So me and Sergio, we both got our Mack trucks as numero uno. And then we've got this other window down here where we look at the top three in everybody's computer. So this one's active all the time, and this one's only active during 9:30 to 10:30. Our AI auto challenge window or bot battle. What do you guys think? So we've got it set up so where you can opt in to have your bot information shared with the server, and we'll populate it here and share it with the community of how everybody's doing. It's going to help us, share information of which ones are good, which ones are bad. And right now, it looks like the Mack truck is the best one. Right there's the Mack truck. And that's because that trade closed during the 9:30 to 10:30. If we go down here and look, we'll see my no, I don't see the Claude Mini here, so we'll have to add that to it. Brand new. It just developed yesterday. So it's a work in process still, but Sergio made a heck of a move in one day. 2 days now. Today's day 2. He was excited this morning, our morning meeting. He was on my computer before I launched the meeting. He was ready to get her rolling. That's exciting. Would you guys participate? Would you opt in? Share your bot information with the rest of the community? We all can see if your Mack truck's doing good too, and it'll give you indication too if you're from our community, if your bots are really trading the same. So we'll have them start all at a certain time so that we can really start to zero in on what good looks like. I was an engineer for a long time, and you always had to, what does good look like? Okay, what does that machine typically do? All right, now I've got a good baseline on where we got to get back to at least. So we like to see what good looks like here, and we should all be on the same page. All right, that pivot's holding up down here. That price pivot held up. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate that. We're looking forward to it. Hopefully, others would participate too, and get into the challenge too, so we can see what Rory Rory's his leapfrog needs to get a little bit of loving. He just started his too, so he's running a little behind. No, he's got some in the green, but that was before the 9:30 start time. Okay, so he just had his first trade close maybe. Looks like me and Sergio are neck and neck now. I took the lead, dog. Ow! Here we go. I got 100% on the old Mack truck. Let's go see the Mack truck. I had one trade on the Mack truck right here, hitting 100%, and that was after the 9:30 open. It looks like about 9:35. I took that trade. All right, Rory got on the board. The ODP. Rue, where you at? Rue, say it to us. ODP. ODP. That's old Rue right there, brother. He's the whole reason we created this thing. Rue's our number one fan, Rue. I appreciate you the most. Thank you so much for being here every day, every day. Since day one, when I got on this YouTube, scared to death, Rue was there for me. Thank you again, Rue. Every day I thank you. Really helpful. I can't wait to see your name here, Rue. I mean, like, I swear to God, I did this almost for you. Every day in the chat, I see all this money. I want to see it here, brother, and I want to compete with you. I want it to make all of us better, right? If we can start to see who's doing better. Like right now with this morning, me and Rory were like, Sergio, what the heck are you trading the power play? Like, help us out, man. He's, oh, I'll send you the settings. He said, oh, they're the same ones from 3 months ago. I said, okay, send those over. All right, Sven, awesome. Cool. I hope it'll help, all of us, and we'll all be able to, see who's doing what and what strategies are really doing well, across the board, not just on my computer, right? I mean, I've got two computers and sometimes they're different. So the old Mack truck doesn't take many trades here. It's a signal A coming off this indicator down here. It's called the modified Laguerre, and but it has to have a few other things in place. One thing is we got to have the 40 Unarenko now. So this is basically our baseline. If this 40 Unarenko candle chart, if the solid line is green, we're only taking long trades. You can see right here we took a long trade. We can take a short trade if this 40 Unarenko, it's called a 50 moving average trend line. If this 50 period moving average trend line is red, it'll allow the bot to take a short trade. If it's green, the bot will only be able to take a long trade. So right now we're in kind of I hate to say this, but this is choppy waters where our 40 Unarenko bar trend line is starting to go from red to green to yellow. It just means that price is balanced out, and it's there's no long term trend going on right now. Like this is total total choppy waters. I call this the no-fly zone. Try to steer clear of trading within this. Taking long trades here where it's where this 40 Unorenko is solid green is a better option. So all the NQ strategies I converted to 20 Unorenko now, and we're looking at a 40 Unorenko trend line. Oh, Sergio Luque Rodriguez here. He's owning the leaderboard. He's been running them since last night, so he's got a little head start. But right here's the competition window. This one's from 9:30 to 10:30, and old Miller time. He's barely squeaking it out. Got one trade in, one winner off the old Mack truck here. So again, we've got the 40 Unorenko starting to turn red. So we're going to take a short trade next. It looks like we got this price pivot down here protecting it from taking the trade, though. It won't take a trade into that pivot. It's got to clear that thing with 3/4 of the candle before it'll jump into a trade. I got my best bot trading to a couple Apex Trader funding accounts. I'm down on them. Ooh, boy, those are probably done for the day. They can only take $1,000 hit. Boy, sometimes the market open is beautiful, and sometimes it's a rough road. This one's a rough road right now until she starts going south here. Looks like it's going to fill the gap possibly from overnight. Take a few of those contracts that were down there. We're setting up for the short trades now. Sergio took the lead. He's got old Steven still. His old Steven strategy. It's made the most money since 9:30 on his computer. Oh, Stephen Aldridge from Michigan. He's my Michigan connection. Stephen, what's happening? We take your guys' feedback in our Discord channel, and I'm gonna open it up here in the improvement and ideas channel. If you have a good idea, like Stephen Aldridge did, he dropped in some settings, and we called his strategy that he dropped in the Stephen strategy, named it after him. We're thankful that he shared it with the rest of us here, and we created a strategy called the Stephen strategy, and it's a hot one. I'll tell you, sometimes it can get super hot. I've seen that Stephen make over 5,000 in one session for sure, a few times. That thing, but it can lose five too, right? It's a trader, but it goes off signal B. That thing can get wild when the market's moving. It's a beauty. But if anybody has an idea, drop it into the improvement ideas channel on our Discord channel. We've got 134 online right now. Thank you guys for joining us. Really appreciate it. Thinking about modifying the daily results channel and putting this information in here of how our top bots are doing for everybody in the community. Okay, Mac Truck jumped in, got a long trade here. The old Mac Truck, my lead dog. Come on. Here we go. We got my lead dog here. Let's go, Mac Truck. Come on, baby. I grew up on a huge farm and we had a few Mac trucks. All right, we jumped up with our stop. We're in good shape here. We got the old Mac truck moving up nicely. Woohoo! Another move. We're in the leapfrog now. All right. My old Mac truck's at 9.95. We'll see how quick this thing updates. We thought that it would update about every minute or so. We'll see. My old Mac truck, I think, just took the lead. Woohoo! It's Miller time. Let's go. Come on, baby. Update, 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 update. Might have to talk to Sergio and say, make it update every 10 milliseconds. Come on. I think we started with it every 5 minutes updating, but we'll see. So we had a nice trade in the Mac truck. Let's go look at the Best Spot, see if that one took a trade too. Yeah, we took the trade with the old Best Buy. Made a little bit of money in those Apex Trader funding accounts. We're up 4.95 in that account. My Mac truck's a lead dog. That's a liar. Last updated just now. Well, let's see this thing update. Come on, Sergio. And the Mac truck's been hot. It's got 2 winners under its belt so far here. Too impatient. Gotta push the button. Hmm. Huh. My Mac truck didn't register up there for some reason. Hmm. It's all correct down here. That's all right. I wonder if the competition closed. I'll have to go look at our window. We might have had the competition close at 10 o'clock, possibly. That's my best guess because it populated properly down here. Mac trucks at 988. This is with commissions out. This is without commissions. So would have made 988 in the account. I have to open up another window over here and do a little bit of research here. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Competition must have closed. That's my guess. Well, I tell you, it's amazing what you can do with these These AI agents and agentic workflows now. The shit that used to take us weeks to program. I mean, weeks. This stuff would take someone weeks to do. Over what, 3 months ago would have taken someone weeks to do all this. Ah. David Wise throwing out some more hot trades. Man, what a service that we have there with David Wise. Man, we're lucky to have him on our team. He delivers us some beauties on a platter. I don't even have to know how to trade options, and I look like I'm amazing. That's my favorite. He does all the work for me. Thank you, David. Thank you, David. Woo, man, what a savior. All right, get my head straight. Okay, go to leaderboard. Bum, 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 bum. Dashboard. Mm. Mm. Uh-huh, he did. Had it to 9 to 10 o'clock. Darn it. Man, I was gonna win too. Oh, man. Yep, the competition window was from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock. I changed it from 9 to 11. Let's see what it does. See if I can get that one to go jump back in so I'm the win dog. Okay. Hmm. Looks like somehow Sergio jumped in there. But mine didn't. We'll go see if it'll catch up. All right, there we go. I somehow moved into second place now. When you're the orchestrator, you can really make things happen. Yeah, no kidding, Dan. I like that. That's what he's the orchestrator. He pulled all the strings. Let him be the wind dog. All right, I got myself back on the leaderboard though. My 988 moved up. Oh, Rory, he's struggling. His best spot's breaking even just about. We did have it where you could see which strategy was trading. His was trading the Mack truck, but I took that out to try to make this a little bit bigger. Okay, we're jumping in short trade now. The old Mack truck lead dog here for me. Everything's on the line. Somehow trying to go through short trade here. We got a lot of resistance down here that we're trying to bust through. Looks like the market's trying to roll over. Let's see what it does here. Oh, Sergio's sniper's been doing well. He's had 11 trades though since the open. That's heavy duty trading. That's a signal D. That one's and he's on the 8 Unarenko bar still. Okay, Mack truck's dropping in, trying to go short. Rory's had some good ones. He's got the Heikinaichi trend tracker. His NQ buy sell signals up 651. So he's not doing as bad as it looks. Okay, he's made it up on the leaderboard now. His power play. Oh, Rory Powers, let's go. All right, here we go. We got the Mack truck starting to drop in nicely now. And we got the Mack truck moving down nicely. Here's our 40 Unarenko trend line. So our 40 Unarenko is solid red now. And we're trading this 20 Unarenko bar. And we got a $300 trade. Here we go. Coming back, breaking even. When this strategy gets to 500, the stop moves to a plus 250. Got to get there first, though. Boy, he doesn't have it going quick. It's pretty active right now. It's showing my Mack truck as the price is changing. Uh-oh. Rutro Raggy. Going wrong direction here. Sergio's got his Mack truck just ahead of mine. He's up 1,200 here. He's in a trade too. You can see that he's in this trade too. His is starting to change when it's active too. So these new NQ strategies, I've have them at 200 ticks, which is huge. It's a $1,000 risk, but if you trade them on the M and Q, they're $100 risk per trade. So it makes it easy to do a calculation. If you want to do $300 risk, it's 3 M and Q contracts. If you want to do $100 risk, it's 1 M and Q contract. Woo! A lot of buy orders on that move. That one moved up quickly. The old Mack truck's breaking even now. That took me off the leaderboard. Still have one hanging in there. The old Hikinachi Trend Tracker CL buy sell. Got one trade in on it. That one wiped me clean. Hmm. Too bad I didn't have a 250 tick stop, huh? Darn it. Hmm. Sometimes you can't make the stop big enough. Oh, Rory Powers took the lead. He's got his GC retirement plan, took the lead here. Not the one hit wonder, one trade there. Well, he went from worst to first quickly, didn't he? Oh, Rory Powers snuck out the win here somehow. Maybe the GC's moving nicely. Rory, don't know if Rory's trading that GC. Rue, how about you? You're doing NQ, huh? Rue caught that big move last night at some point. Rue, what time is it right now where you live? Is it daytime, nighttime? Rue's in India. My wife's a world traveler. She would know. I don't, I've never been to India. She has. NQ's really holding steady at that 29,100 number here. That's really got a lot of buyers right around that range. A lot of buyers right here. Establishing quite the floor right now. Thought we were going to get a little frowny face. It's still going on. That little frowny face, don't let it surprise you here. It still might happen. It keeps leaning on it. We are starting to grow here on the Laguerre. These moves are getting a little stronger to the upside. Here we go. We got a nice strong move to the upside there. Buyers have taken control of the market again on the NQ. Our 40 Unorenco moving average turned green again, so we'll take long trades on the bots. We really stumbled into some chop here all of a sudden since the market opened. Again, moved up nicely overnight and basically hit the wall here at about 9:30, actually 9:30. 9:30 it peaked out, and it's been, just dwindling a little bit ever since. Feels like this move right now is a little bit stronger than the last few moves. So I feel like we're starting to turn the corner, hopefully here to move up today. Like to see a nice move up in the market. These tech stocks have been getting crushed, like Micron. Some that were darlings are starting to flutter a little bit here. Oh boy, Sergio just came back with a heavy hitter. His sniper made another winner. He's back in the winner's circle. Oh, Sergey Luque Rodriguez. Rory's got his GC retirement plan. That's an old strategy that's been hanging around for a long time. Who was it in our community who brought that to us? Wasn't Suzanne, was it? Suzanne, are you out there? May have been Suzanne. If you're just new joining us here, I'm Mark from Right Line Trading, and we've just developed this competition window here where we're going to be able to get you to opt in, and we'll be able to share with the rest of the community your strategy results. We're only going to look at the strategies that we deliver, so we won't be able to see any of your other strategies that you have on your computer, but if you do get a lucky one, we're going to see it, and we'll be able to share that with the rest of the community, and hopefully in Discord or whatever, if you're willing to, maybe share that those settings with others, and we'll all get better together. That's the goal. So I've kind of got this competition window, and obviously it'll change. I've been working on competitions for a long time. I've been a gambler for a long time since I was a little kid. Grew up with a huge family, so I was competing for a long time. I'm the youngest of 13. I got 5 brothers and 7 sisters, and had a lot of friends that we would always always compete against everything. And so I've got it in my blood deeply. And we've got a competition window here that we're going to start where from 9:30 to 10:30 we'll have a little competition to see which bot is the best. And we also have this one down here where we're just looking at the top 3 on each of our computers. And we'll figure out some fun prizes eventually. I've got some ideas. I'd like to partner with a prop firm and get them to sponsor this for us. That's sort of the long-term goal. Rue likes that retirement plan. Rue, we're gonna get you on our leaderboard real soon, Rue. Come on. We want to see that big dog eat. I want to see some of your trading, Rue. You're the best trader I've ever seen. I'd like to get you on the broadcast here. Show some of us in the community how you trade and what you trade, and sort of some of your secret sauce, if you would. I think you would. You're a really nice guy. So thank you. Oh, Sergio's got the sniper here leading dog. So this leaderboard down here has been going all night long. This one just goes forever, but this one is I'll put it up here, 9:30 to 10:30 or whatever. Sergio whipped this out in about a day and a half so far. Unbelievable. Unbelievable what you can do now. Whew, man. Come on, Sergio. It sure helps having someone dedicated to something. And when they love what they do, man, they're powerful. They are powerful. Starting to set up for another Mack truck long trade. Guess we didn't have enough room between this price pivot and price. That would have been a nice long trade right there. Oh, Sergio Sniper took a loss. He went back down. Mm. My hottest one is my CL. Whew. Tough day for mine. We had to use Sergio's. All right, great. We're breaking this upper level pivot right here on the NQ. Give us a little bit of freedom in the trades now. That's good news for the 401k accounts. Mhm. Oh, Sergio's leapfrog leaped onto the leaderboard here. He somehow keeps moving himself up to number one here. He's got the hottest strategies. Oh boy. Oh, Steven on his computer just jumped off with a nice winner. Oh, Steven is the old signal B. That's the trend signal. So he must have caught one of these nice ones going long. He's keeps flapping around number one there. Well, Sergio's got the hottest strategies. I had to get those settings and share those with you. Over the weekend, I was we have like a jungle, literally a rainforest jungle over in Coral Gables where we live, and we have like a fence line all the way around the property, and my wife planted some big bushes. Now they're probably 30-foot tall, and yeah, like I said, it's literally like a rainforest jungle. It's um it's lower Miami, so we're really down by the water down here, and we have it's like a jungle growing in there, but you get these vines that are they kind of will strangle everything else out. So I don't know, every couple of months I kind of like go in there and get all my battle gear on and go in there and try to rip them out at the roots. And I take my saws off. So I got a saws off. If anybody knows what that is, another term is called a reciprocating saw, and it's really just kind of like a blade, like almost like a knife that goes back and forth. And I had that in one hand, and I had like my pliers in another hand, so I can rip the roots out of the ground, and then use the sawzall to cut them. But inside there, it's literally like a jungle. These bushes are huge now. They're probably 20 foot, maybe whatever, 20 foot tall, probably. But you get these vines that will grow, and then they'll just take over, and they look like crap actually. So I go in there and try to rip them out. And man, I was in there on Sunday, and there's a chain link fence that separates our property, but these bushes have grown through the chain link fence, all through it. And I was getting on the branches, so I was stepping on those branches and kind of holding on the chain link fence. And I was reaching over with my sawzall to cut one of the roots, and I slipped, and I like used my hand to grab the branches, and I dislocated my thumb. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's all black and blue. But so this is the second time. I used to race motorcycles, and I dislocated my other thumb, but on the other joint, on the joint that's at the lowest down here, and it was like facing backwards. And I I was racing motorcycles. I went up to my buddy, and he's like, "Quit being a pussy. We're going to the hospital." I said, "Dude, it's killing me. It's killing me." I rode all the way to the hospital, like 15-minute ride to get to the hospital. All they did is like pulled it and jerked it back into place. So Sunday, when this happened to me, I had a little experience with dislocating a knuckle or thumb before. So when I looked at it, I was like, "Oh shit." And I pulled on it and pulled it out, and it went and it went back into place. So I relocated my thumb joint over the weekend, but it's still sensitive today. Like it's still sensitive, so I'm putting some ice on it. But that was quite the journey. My wife's like, "Man, we need to get a gardener. You shouldn't be doing that." I'm like, "We don't need a gardener. We have a gardener, but we don't need him to do that." Um, that was one of the little adventures over the weekend. Mm, got a little sensitive. All right, we got the market moving up nicely. Uh, Looks like my CL might be in a trade right now. Hmm. Hmm. Yep, my CL's in a trade. Boy, starting these at 9:30 was rough. That's a bad idea. Got no good stuff on the leaderboard. Starting to get the market moving in one direction now. Should start getting better here soon. But we chopped around quite a bit. It's a little bit hard for the bots to handle that chop there. They get caught up in that. Start moving in one direction, they're in good shape. But like Sergio had his running overnight, so he got that move going up. I started him at 9:30, and it was a chop fest here. We're starting to trend now, starting to get a good trend going. So long trades are looking good right now. I got my CL buy sell signal here starting to move up in the leaderboard. Oh, Rory moving up now. He's got his ES Profit Seeker moving up. He's at 694. Sergio Stevens stumbles one time, and old Rory Powers take the lead. He's got the one hit wonder, one trade under its belt. Profit Seeker. I'm in this trade here. I've got this one moving here on my CLs moving up nicely. We're at 494. If that trade closes in the good, I might move up into the number 2 position. Go watch this one a little bit. CL trades a 4 Unarenko. Mm. Mhm. Ooh, no wonder. Look at that move. Wow. Holy moly. Aha. Okay. So here we are. Boy, we had a nice move up on the CL though. That thing, oil is going north. Well, we got the Heikenhachi Trend Tracker bot here. This is the CL buy sell signal. And it's caught a couple of long trades here. One right here that put me on the leaderboard for about 200. Now we're in the second trade. The stop moved up, so we closed that trade. Looks like about 450. Should move me up to I'm going to stay number 3, 438. Okay, so I'm settling in third place here. Not where I want to be. It's a CL bot on the Heikenhachi Trend Tracker system. We've got 4 of them developed, one for each instrument: the CL, the GC, the NQ, and the ES. So the 4 major instruments on futures. We've got these 4 bots in here behind the scenes trading for you live, and then the system designed for discretionary traders. So you wouldn't be looking at this chart; you'd be looking at this beauty right here. In fact, I gotta do a couple of things to make it actually the one that you would get. You get the high volume candles. That's more like it. That's why I took an entry. It took the long entry right here. Took the other long entry right on this candle over here. So that's a 1 minute on the CL right here. That's the 1 minute candle. Had a lot of buy signals come in. Whew, man, heavy duty buying on the oil market here today. Oh, crude oil moving up nicely. We don't like to see that for the old gas station, but we like to see it in futures. So the crude oil market's moving nicely for trading right now. Starting to get a little bit of a pullback. It's hit this price pivot a couple of times here. The first time, and then it's clearing it right now, coming back down. It's trying to find the right price. Well, it's doing price searching here. So the goal is to get this dashboard kind of tightened up a little bit, and then get it out into your hands and show you how to opt in. And once you just opt in, it will automatically go pull your strategies and show the results here, just like he has it set up on mine. And we'll do some fun prizes for the winner. And if you create your own strategy and you beat us all, I'll give you an extra nugget to share it with the community, the settings. But you got to be the lead dog first and show us that you can have that thing perform. That's how old Steven got his name on one. He showed us some settings that he adjusted in our strategy that we delivered to him, and he earned his name on a strategy, which is pretty awesome. Oh, Stephen Aldridge, Michigan man, right there. Stephen, thank you again. Rory Powers moving up the leaderboard nicely with his strategies. He's got his Steven here doing well too. He's got his Heikenhachi trend tracker NQ buy sell signal nicely up on the leaderboard. He's got 3 trades under his belt with that strategy at 651. His profit seekers numero uno for him. Got one hit wonder, one trade. That's a signal A ES strategy. My best one right now is my CL Heikenhachi trend tracker buy sell signal. Hmm. Rory Powers has moved himself into first place with that one hit wonder. The old profit seeker. Sergio's leapfrog hanging out number 3. Had 31 trades under its belt overnight, hitting a 64% win rate. And we're hitting 100% win rate with the ES and the CL over here. And Rue, I'm going to get this set up where we can do manual competitions as well. So I'd like to take you to the mat, see what we can do discretionary trading here. Um, so we'll be able to get this set up where we can all, compete against each other with discretionary trading, which will be cool because you get to learn a lot from people's styles, different ways, different setups, trade setups that they use, their strategies that they use. We'll keep it to one contract so that it's apples to apples. But other than that, I got on a client's machine, Dan, who worked for the Pentagon for 30 years. Dan over in Maryland. He wanted to show us. He's our signal D. Dan signal D here. He showed us that signal. He kept telling Rory, "I just need to show you guys this. I've been using this signal forever, and I have to always watch the chart. Can you automate it for me?" And we got on his computer, and he was in a trade, and he was up, and I don't even remember the number, but it was like $2,500 or something, one contract. And he didn't have any stops on it or targets. And I was like, "Dan, do you know you got a trade open?" He says, "Oh yeah, I always got a trade open." I said, "Okay, all right, cool. I just wanted to make sure." And he's like, "Oh yeah, like I always have a trade open." And so he showed us our signal D. Dan, thank you. And that's our signal D. But if you leave a trade open, we'll run the competition, and trades can go against you too. But if you know what you're doing, like Dan does, he knows how to set the entry at the right place. And he obviously takes some heat at some point. But when I jumped on it, he was up 2,500 or so. It was north of 1,000. I remember that, well north. It could have been 3 or 4 grand because it was significant. But I think it was maybe 2 grand or whatever. And yeah, he acted like nothing was going on. I said, "Man, holy cow!" It was his live account too. So he has some confidence in the system. So we can get to learn from Dan. He doesn't have to keep tapping us on the shoulder and say, "Hey, I just got to tell somebody I've been doing this for so long and I've been using your guys' system. It's just not automated." So we automated it for him. It's the entry on a long bar where the tail, and it has to be moving away. So there's a lot of little nuances to it, but if the tail hits the 15 and it moves away from it, that's an entry. Okay, the old CL is dropping like it's hot here. Big candle moving down. Oops, shit. Big candle moving down. Little liquidity sweep, I would guess, coming through that price pivot down here. Sergio's leapfrog just pulled up to the lead board. Man, I got to get on the board. Waiting for a Mack truck entry. Or my Claude Mini. It's breaking even still. Looking for some entries here. I guess I have to go look at my leaderboard, see what it's waiting on. Mack truck. That one doesn't trade very often. It took 3 trades so far since 9:30. We got David Wise coming up here. David Wise has delivered me some beauties last week. I haven't been able to get on it this week, but he delivered me a couple of beauties last week. I took a trade on Fortnite. Anybody who has kids, especially probably young boys, even my daughter played it too. But it's an old shoot 'em up game, kind of like Call of Duty. My son was hooked on Fortnite for a long time. He'd have his headphones on and his microphone, and he'd be talking to people at middle of the night. Hey, move over. I said, hey, Brock, calm down. It's just a freaking game. Oh, Fortnite. I spent a lot of money on old shields and all kinds of crap on that game. But no, Fortnite is a cybersecurity company that David called an options trade on. And I picked up a darn winner on it. And then the other one, and I don't even know what they do, Penguin. I have no idea what they do. I have to go look. I think it's an AI company. So David delivers some beauties. If you're not in our options service yet, I highly recommend getting it. And we do a free 2-week trial if you want to just jump aboard and see what the trades look like. Paper trade them, just go reverse engineer them. We've got an app coming out really soon. Like this app is totally ready to go now. It's on the App Store. We just have to make it active. But I've got it to where I'm using it, and it's effective. We've got it showing the trades. We used to, well, we still do send them in text messages, but that sending trades is not. Yeah, I bought this business 4 years ago now. In November will be 4 years, and it it's harder to market than I thought. Like Google, all the YouTube, they don't want you to share information like we'd like to. So it's hard to stay in the good graces of the software distribution companies. So um, we've been denied on text messaging, trades and those kind of things. So it's a little bit of a balance, and we've created an app now, and so we can send those. We call them notifications, trade notifications, to you, and you'll get them delivered in a notification on an app. Hopefully, Apple and Google Play Store doesn't crack down on us, but for now, hopefully, we can get off the ground and send people trade alerts. And I've got it going to my phone now, and it's working well. So David's sending them through text message and the notification service right now. And the two trades, just the recent ones. I think I took this one. So the last one I took was 317, but I made a little bit of money on that one. But the last two that he called last week, Penguin, he called it. Where is it at? I don't see the entry price here. I think I entered it around 1350 and closed it at 1650. I made a $300 gain on a $1,300 investment. So I invested or bet, another term, but I invested 1360 into the trade, and it yielded me 1650 the same day. So that was about a $300 winner. And then I think it was the next day he called Fortnite. Wish I had the entry price here, but I think I entered around 850. I don't remember exactly, but it obviously closed at 1174. Oops. Oh, here. Maybe it shows here. Yeah. Okay. So I paid 836 a share to begin with, and he sent the closing price. So he sends the entry and the target. So he said enter around, I think it was 850. I ended up entering it, looks like at 836. And he sent out a close at, I think it was 1150. But I closed at 1174. And on that $1,600 investment, I made 677. So I made a 40% gain on that one trade. Same day, all in the same day. I can't remember. I was in the trade for probably 3 hours, maybe 4 hours, something like that. So that was a beauty. What was the other one? I didn't know you could click into here. Okay, cool. So this one I entered at 1361 and I closed it at 1659, and I pulled in $300 and it was a 21% profit. Again, David sends mostly day trades. So you're typically in and out within, you know, 3 to 5 hours, whatever. He doesn't know. He's looking at all the technicals on the charts, making sure that all this stuff makes sense. And all I did is go to my Schwab account here and entered in whatever he told me, like a bump on a log. That's how I like it. Spoon feed me. Oops. So I'm too busy to try to keep up with it. So I've got we're gonna get that thing rolling though. Gonna get it automated. It's we got a bot already working automating that thing. It can fully go in and open my Schwab account and enter the trades for me, which is unbelievable. Unbelievable that we'd get to this level. I mean, I've been automating robots and machines for a long time, but I didn't think we'd get to this level where I can teach the bot how to open up my Schwab trading account and go in there. And first of all, we have some skills created where we can go look at all the technicals of the Greeks and all this other stuff for options trading that's way above my head. And we get it to filter out the best trades, and then we can spoon feed them to David for his approval. So we're at that level. And not only that, we've got this bot that from Codex that we're using, this agent that will actually go in, open up my Schwab account, go in and place the trade automatically for me. So that's pretty damn awesome. And the target and the stop. So anything that you can manually do with your mouse, you can now teach a bot to do it for you, which is really incredible. And we're at that level now. That's the way it's the way it's all progressing. All right, the market slowed down here for me. Let's go look at the NQ, see what's happening. NQ's kind of hitting a wall again. We hit the upper level high and did a couple of U-turns. If you jump back on the Right Line Trading channel, you'll get in there and you'll see David Wise is live at 11 o'clock. So you can jump on his stream and he's using the SPY super system software to find those trades. He's using the technical analysis that those indicators deliver to him. And he's hardcore, man. Every time I talk to him, he almost gets mad when he's telling me the rules. He's like, you got to do this and you got to do that and you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. And I'm like, okay, David, thank you. very, very technical. In fact, when you start getting weak in the knees, he's like, no, the technicals line up. He doesn't even flinch. He's a card counter. He's got those skills in him. He's hardcore. Got kicked out of Vegas for card counting. That's the kind of trader we got there in the background. So if you haven't joined him yet, definitely worth your time, worth my time, I'll tell you. Can't wait to take another one of his trades. Been kind of sitting by my app waiting. We just made a modification to the app where I needed to see the date. So we were putting the time on there, but the date wasn't on there. So when I don't look that frequently, I looked the other day and I saw 3 and I'm like, when did he send these? And I saw the time, but it didn't show the date. So we got the date put on now. And I asked him to make it so we can edit the entry, so we can edit the entry and the exit throughout the trade. So I think we're just about ready to launch this thing. So if you do have our option service, you'll probably be getting an email from us, teaching you how to download the AI app from the App Store, the options app. Whether you have an iPhone, I think it's called the what is it called here? Is it called the Play Store? Let me see, App Store, Apple App Store, and then I think Androids are called the Google Play Store. So we had to get approved through two different companies. But thanks again for joining me here at Right Line Trading. Again, we're going to have this new dashboard that will be coming to you here shortly. We're just kind of tying up some loose ends on it, but you can see Sergio's made quite a heck of a move, and looks like Rory Powers somehow with one trade here won the competition today. Looks like I'm in second with my CL best buy or buy sell bot. And Sergio is leading the way most of the day, but he's fallen back to number three. He's still on the in the positive, but he's fallen back. But that's our new competition leaderboard that I'm looking forward to. Get you guys in here, and definitely too when we start discretionary trading against each other and stuff. I think that'll be fun, and see if you can create a bot that can beat the regular standard settings, and try to give away some prizes as we get a little further along in this process. But for now, appreciate you guys joining me today, and look forward to you joining Rory Powers in this big chair tomorrow, and then I'll be back Thursday. Hopefully, Thursday we'll have a list flushed out a little bit better, and getting a little bit closer to getting it on your machine. So thanks again for joining us today, guys. Good luck trading. Bye now.